I am back for everyone's smile of the day. I am gonna try to stick with like the Halloween type feel or spooky type thing anyway. Um, One of the things that happened to me today that I had to laugh. I worked at a video store for a very, very long time. So I love movies and I always feel they're a really great escape. I love horror movies. I love to be scared. I can find humor in that. So this one's kind of it's funny, scary, whatever. But I'm sure a lot of people may or may not have seen Final Destination. Yeah, there we go. The Final Destination ones. All right, so basically everybody gets picked off along the line. Well, during it, there's one scene that is, I think, a huge phobia for a lot of people, where it shows the semi truck with all of the logs on it driving along. And then in the movie, like, it shows the logs start coming off, and they like, go through your windshield. They go flying everywhere. It gets crazy. So it's kind of one of those really freaky things. So today, while I was driving, I didn't get to see any logs. Like, I think the worst thing that ever happened on was either when I was in the mountains in West Virginia and I got stuck behind a very large truck doing that, or when I was driving through Frankfurt area and I got stuck behind a truck through the hills and it was outside town. And yeah, he was a little bigger than me, a little creepy. But today, it wasn't logs, it was semis, and I had to go in the morning to go to my dentist appointment. And when I was driving along, it's still dark out, and there's a semi truck in front of me, and it had two trailers. So the second trailer, and I'm noticing this as I'm passing it, the second trailer just starts swaying and damn near clipped my car. And I was like, oh, okay. And obviously I knew it wasn't his fault, and he was doing really good about trying to control it. I probably would have pulled over myself. I don't do semis. I used to live down south, and when I would travel down there and I would have to drive by the really big semis, I'd freak out, and I don't do well in traffic. And thanks to my mother, she actually taught me how to drive, and she made me drive to Detroit Metro Airport for the first time I had to drive in a big city. So, I was in actually the Detroit area when the fun semi thing was happening, and it was just crazy. I honestly don't even know. I kept laughing and going, okay, it could be worse. It could be, at least there's no logs flying in my head. I mean, I thought it was funny. I always try to find the little funny things in it, and then I kept noticing there was lots of little stuff as I was driving, and it was starting to get dark again tonight, and I was finishing a couple deliveries, and the cars are zooming in, and over the last couple days I started thinking about it. I saw a motorcycle come flying through, and it was not even in a lane. It was like riding in between the vehicles, and I mean, bumper to bumper traffic, and everybody's doing like 15 over, and you slow down and you lose a, I don't know, tire, limb, something. It's not gonna be good. So it's crazy, and it's fast, and all I can think of is horror movies the whole time I'm driving, and then I'm sitting here trying to think of what actor was in that one. Oh, wait, what was that one? What was that one with Emilio Estevez and the trucks? Maybe they're possessed trucks. Maybe it's something like that. I mean, my mind goes 90 miles an hour and I'm thinking of all of it, but I have very odd phobias. Semis make me extremely nervous. I am very grateful to the people out there that know how to drive them. I give you credit. I definitely could not ever. I'm also scared of, let's see, Amish people. I don't know why. Well, actually, it's a long story from my childhood, but I'm not a big fan. Dolls. Hate dolls. Growing up, I had a couple girls I was really close to that were like sisters to me, and one of them, actually, when I took a shower one day, I got out, went to go walk into the living room, and as soon as I opened the bathroom door, out fell this little doll that was, I don't know, back when I was a kid, it was kind of like a Chucky doll, Corky and Cricket. And all I remember is it used to creep me out. I remember tripping acid there when I was a teenager, and I swear to God, that little demon doll and his little sister were running through the damn room. Don't do dolls. I also feel like eyes are the windows to your soul. Personally, I have issues making eye contact for a long time because I feel like you can see a little bit too much of people if you actually really look into their eyes. So when I see a doll with very realistic eyes, like when I was at the adult store, we had a blow up doll, and his name was Justin, and I used to freak out that I feel like Justin was watching me at night. It would just, and let's see. So we've got Amish, semis, dolls. I don't know, I think that's probably about it. Overall, it takes a bit to really freak me out. To that extent, I'm a very jumpy person. You can catch me off guard and I will jump. It's always funny for everybody. Well, I'll always laugh too, usually, because I'm jumpy and I can't help it. It's funny. So I spent my day comparing everything around me to horror movies and laughing that I don't know if it's because I'm that demented that I had to put myself in every situation. What horror movie is this like? But it was distracting. It put me in a good mood. And I actually, in the middle of doing a delivery, I stopped my order. There was a gentleman that did not speak very good English, and his wife sent him to the store for cornbread. And he had no idea, and he was trying to find a picture to show me. It was a box of Jiffy. You know, everybody knows that if you're ever having cornbread. So I took him right over, showed him where it was. And he's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, it's that little shit. And I smiled the whole time. I wanted him to see that, I'm sorry, I think the world should be like that. We should be able to ask each other for help for 5 seconds, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I made sure at a store that I never go to, I walked up to the employee and said, dude, all right, look, I need some help. And it was great. And we had an actually nice conversation, and it made me smile. He had a good 15 minutes of his job laughing at how how ridiculous I can be. Over the top. So, I made him laugh. He made me laugh. I had a great day with it. And it just made me remember that everything doesn't have to be serious still, remember? So, try to find that way to make you smile. I hope that my goofy little weird story today at least did it. I'm trying to stick with the Halloween theme. I want to think of a really good spooky one that damn near made me pee my pants. I think that's what I'm going to try first for tomorrow. But I hope everybody had a great day. I hope you at least found something to make your day a little better, and I cannot wait to come up with something great for tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.